I have a strength and plyo pyramid workout for you today, and we're going to do the express version of class, so just one pyramid instead of two. So in this class, I give you 6 exercises. First time you go through them, you do them each for a minute. Second time through, 45 seconds. Final time through, just 30 seconds. You get 15 seconds to rest in between exercise, longer to rest in between sets. For equipment today, we're going to use a resistance band loop. I like to switch between strengths each exercise. So I have my extra light, my light, and my medium, and I'll swap between them. If you're only going to use one, don't go too heavy with it because you will want a decent range of motion, especially for the upper body stuff. And I'll link the set of resistance band loops that I use. 12 bucks on Amazon. I love them. The light one will eventually break, but it usually takes me like at least a year or two to break it. So I think it's worth the 12 bucks for the set of 6. Anyway, with these classes, we mix in some jumping moves, some plyometric moves. If you want to keep it low impact or dial down the intensity at any time though, I will have low impact modifications playing on the screen. And you can also always modify by going lighter with your band or ditching the band altogether and going body weight only. We'll start class with a guided warm-up focused on mobility and some dynamic movement to gradually bring the heart rate up. And we'll finish up class with a guided cool down. Let's get into our warm-up. We'll start with just a fluid side bend. So one arm goes over, one goes other. We grow tall through center and switch to the other side. Unlock through your knees, neutral through the lower spine so we don't have an excessive arch to the lower back. Pelvis is neutral as we open up through the side body for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up tall through the spine, reach your arms forward, and we're going to trace a semicircle as we twist open, bring it back through center, other side. So we're circling the arm within the shoulder joint, and we are twisting open through the mid-spine, but our hips stay square. They're pointing forward, so we're not twisting through the lower body. Arms are going to come overhead. We'll do a hip hinge with a sweep. Just give me one more like this, either side. And now bring both arms overhead, palms face in towards each other today. As you hinge the hips, you're going to send the arms back. And as you come upright, arms go overhead, open through the chest, hips slide back and forward. We unlock through the knees, but it's not a super deep bend to them because we're focusing on the hinge motion, not so much a squat motion. You're going to hold the hinge in 3, 2, 1, hold the hinge, but we're going to continue to sweep the arms overhead and down, and then you're going to reverse fly. So it's a combo, up and down, apart, together. We're not flaring open through the ribs as we do this, so we maintain abdominal connection. And when we do that reverse fly, we're focusing on the movement of our shoulder blades as they glide across our mid-back, retracting in towards each other. Give me one more in the combo, and then hands can come to heart center. All right, hands come in. Let's bend and press through the knees. Opening up through the backs of the legs, continue to reach your hips back. We're going to move between a forward fold and a squat coming up next. You might want to widen your stance a little bit so it's shoulders distance apart. 3, 2, 1, forward fold. So straighten through the legs, let that upper body hang. From here, we're going to do a deep bend into the knees as we elongate through the spine. We lift our chest, we come into a squat. Doesn't have to be a super, super deep squat. It is early in class, we're just waking things up, and then move back to your forward fold. Moving slowly between the two, you can add in any swaying or wiggling that feels good. Let's do one more and then you'll meet me in the squat position. When you come to the squat, I don't want it to be a super low squat. I'll turn to face you and make sure your stance is wide. Pivoting on the heels, we're going to internally rotate in the hip joint, bring it forward, and then we're going to externally rotate, bring it forward. So we're seeing our feet and our knees point in and out, but really think about where that movement is originating. Head of your thigh bone, rotating within the hips. We're going to come to some dynamic movement up next. First, we'll do a squat to a butt kick with a reach and pull the arms. We'll have a lot going on. Give me one more here. Internal, parallel, external, parallel, and then just walk your feet into a normal squat stance. We're going to come down, reach at the bottom, butt kick as you roll the elbows back, heel into bum, reach and pull, reach and pull. Second move, jumping jacks. We'll do a little jumping jack combo. So it'll be 2 jumping jacks and then 2 little twists and punches. 3, 2, 1. So it's going to be 2 jumping jacks, then you twist and punch, twist and punch. To modify this, to keep it low impact, you can step, step, punch, punch like that. We'll get some lateral movement going in the third move. Going to be a skater. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to do a skater. So you balance on one side, send the hips back, hop, hop. Make sure you stabilize yourself before you do that leap to the side. And if the balance isn't there, then plant the ball of your foot lightly down for support. So we have the play between front and back side of the body in that first move, the squat with the reach and pull. We get some twisting going in the jumping jack move, and then we get some lateral movement here, covering all our bases. Let's start from the top, squat, reach and pull it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, squat down, reach, pull at the top. As you pull and kick at the top, don't arch into your lower back. So keep engagement through your core. Jumping jack combo coming up next. 2 jumping jacks, twist and punch in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2 jumping jacks, twist and punch, twist and punch. You can always do your step jacks instead. Skater coming up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it to that skate. I'm going to give you a preview of your exercises up next. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's a preview of your exercises. First exercise is going to be focused on upper body, band around our forearms. It's going to be a bent raise. You're going to slide those arms forward as you rotate palms in. You're going to give me a reverse fly pulse, and then you reverse it, rowing the elbows back, lowering them down. Second exercise, band is in the same position. It is going to be 2 jumping jacks with a pull apart overhead, and then you're going to drop to a squat doing a lat pull down band behind your head. If shoulder mobility isn't quite there to pull the band behind your head, I want you to pull it down in front of your face, okay? And then you just press those arms overhead as you jump up. From there, we're going to come down to the mat, and I'm going to recommend band hooked around your thumbs for that one. In a bear plank position, it's going to be 2 hops, and then it's going to be a kick through, rowing one elbow back as you kick the leg across. 2 hops, and then you would kick and row to the other side. To keep that one low impact, you would pulse the hips instead of hopping. From there, we're going to come up to stand, and we're going to move the band around the arches of our feet. In a low squat position, you're going to give me a lateral step to the side. You're going to stand straight leg abduction. Lateral step other direction, straight leg abduction other side, just moving back and forth. From there, we're going to work some rotation. So it's going to be a squat to a standing crossbody crunch, opposite elbow to opposite knee. You do that right to the left. And then down in that squat position, it's going to be a hip twist, light on the balls of your feet, twisting right and left. To keep that one low impact, take out the low hip twist and just do the squat to crossbody, squat to crossbody. Say that 5 times fast. Final exercise, we're going to move the band around our thighs. It's going to be 2 squat jacks, and then you're going to give me a burpee. 2 squat jacks, and then drop to a burpee. I'm going to do chest to floor burpees, but you could give me a regular push-up instead. And to keep that one low impact, instead of jumping to the burpee, you can inchworm out to a plank and give me a push-up from your knees or feet, inchworm back in. Okay, first round is 60 seconds in exercise. Modifications will be playing. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start with some upper body. So I'm going to put the band around my forearms, just above my wrists. Start with elbows bent at 90, open through the chest, active through your core, neutral through the pelvis. So I like a little unlock to my knees. It's going to be bent raise. We'll reach it forward. We'll do that little reverse fly pulse. So you're going to lift the elbows up. You're going to reach them forward. As you do, palms rotate in towards each other, pull apart on the band. Rotate palms to the floor as you roll the elbows back, lower them down. Bent raise, reach, reverse fly pulse, reverse it to show you from a different angle. We're keeping tension on the band the whole time. We increase that tension with some of the pulses and the movements, but even when we bring the hands closer together, there's still tension. We're not letting that band go slack. Ooh, shoulders are already talking to me. Rest. Okay, so now for this next one, you can keep the band around your wrist where it was. I'm gonna hook it around my thumbs because that's gonna give me just a little more room for the lat pull down, and my shoulders are feeling a little tight today. So arms are overhead, 2 jacks, pulling apart on the band, drop to a squat, lat pull down. If you're tight through the shoulders, then pull down in front towards your chest instead, okay? Had to wear my hair in a braid today because I knew I was doing this exercise, and when I wear a clip, the band always gets caught in the clip. Two jumping jacks, drop to a squat, lat pull down. Rest. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my light band. So I'm gonna go just a little heavier. We're gonna come to a bear plank. For this one, I definitely recommend hooking around your thumbs. It's gonna make it easier to grip and release. 2 hops, kick through with a row. Let's go. Hop, hop, kick through, row, other side. Now to modify, instead of the hops, just pulse your hips. I'm not showing a modification because it's so similar. Now when you do the kick through, if you don't have space, just do bent knee, okay? Otherwise you can kick straight leg. I'm showing you straight leg on one side and bent on the other because of my couch, but really pick one or the other on both sides. Rest. Okay, band's gonna go around your arches. So in a low squat, we're gonna step to the side, stand and abduct, take it to the other side. So big step to the side, stand and abduct, other direction. When you do that standing abduction, think about squeezing into the side of your butt, not crunching into your waist, okay? So think equal length through both sides of the waist. The movement isn't coming from there, it's coming from the hip. Rest, keep the band where it is. Okay. Squat, crossbody crunch, once either side, and then that low squat, it's a hip twist, light on the balls of your feet. Hands here. Don't pull your neck forward, okay? Squat, crunch, and then from that low squat, hip twist, hip twist. Now when you do that hip twist, you're not crossing the feet. The twist comes from waist down, okay? So it's not this, the whole lower half twist. So in the standing crunch, upper half twists to meet lower, twist to meet lower, and then the hip twist, lower half is the one twisting. Chest stays facing forward. Rest. All right, I'm gonna go with my medium band, going around our thighs. Final 60-second exercise. 2 squat jacks, burpee. So I'd start wide and then go in, out, in, out. Let's go. 2 jacks. When the feet are wide, hands to the floor. Last 60-second interval, you got this. Rest. Woo! Okay, you have 45 seconds. So the 60-second intervals are done. Now everything's just gonna be 45 seconds. We'll start back at the top with that upper body move. I'm going with my lightest band for it. Okay, doing band round forearms, elbows bent, forearms parallel. So even in this position, there's a little tension on the band, open through the chest, but not flaring open through the ribs. So active through your core. Bent raise, reach. As you rotate, a little reverse fly, pull apart, reverse it back down. Okay, so each interval, whole 15 seconds shorter than the first round. We got this. I love the structure of class because just mentally it's so motivating knowing that you get the hardest out of the way first. Yes, we get more fatigued as we go, but the intervals get shorter to kind of match that fatigue. So we got this. Rest. Okay, so you can keep the band where it was around wrists, or you can hook it around thumbs. I'm gonna do thumbs. 2 jumping jacks, squat drop with that lat pull or chest pull. Let's go. Little, pull apart, then drop. Keep good core engagement as you do that lat pull, because I don't want you to hyperextend into the lower back. I want you to maintain neutral through the spine as best you can. Whew, these 2 moves back to back, quite the shoulder challenge. Rest. Okay, I'm going a little heavier, switching to my light. Down on the mat, bear plank position, hop, hop, kick through. I like hooked thumbs for this. Gonna make the grip for the row easier. Hands under shoulders, let's go. Hop, hop, row and kick through. Hop, hop to the other side. Now when you do the kick through, don't totally sink down into this bottom shoulder. Think of really pushing the mat away, okay? Straight leg or bent knee if you're short on space. Rest. Sticking with my light band, going around the arches. In a low squat, we step, we abduct. Ground down to the feet. Don't let the band cause you to collapse into your arches, okay? So think knees tracking in line with toes, not inward. Rest. Keep the band where it is. Squat, cross body crunch, squat, cross body crunch. Squat, hip twist, squat, hip twist. Hands light behind your head. Elbows not so wide that you flare open through the ribs, but they're wide. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Hip twist, hip twist. Wow, Squeaky looks comfortable. That makes one of us. Rest. I'm going to quickly switch to my medium band, going around our thighs. 2 squat jacks, burpee. Final 45-second interval. Start wide, in, out, then burpee. Let's go. Ah, 30 seconds to rest. Okay, done with our 45-second intervals. 1 round to go. It's the quickest one, and it always flies by. We got this. All right, go with my lightest band around my forearms. Nice random half-chewed dog toy in the background of my video. Perfect. Okay, we had that upper body move. Elbows bent at 90, forearms parallel to start. We're gonna do a bent raise. Gonna slide those hands forward as we rotate palms in. Reverse fly, pulse, reverse it. When you row back, really think of retracting the shoulder blades in towards each other. Rest, okay? Can stay where it is or hook it around your thumbs. Jumping jack, squat drop. Arms overhead. Little pull apart, big pull. Maintain length of the back of your neck as you do that pull down. Try not to jut your head forward to accommodate the band. We want to use our shoulder mobility to get the band back. Rest. All right, switching to my light. Thumbs, bear plank. Hop, hop, kick through the row. Spread out through those hands. They're under your shoulders. Knees under hips. We'll bring those knees to a hover. Let's do it. You hop, hop, row, kick through. Row that band across your chest. Rest. Okay, band around the arches. 3 exercises down, 3 to go. Low squat side step, stand and abduct. So send those hips back. Knees tracking in line with middle toes. Big step to the side, stand and abduct. Rest, keep the band where it is. Squat, cross body, hip twist, hip twist. 2 work intervals to go, that's it. Let's do it. Rest. I'm gonna quickly switch to my medium. Band around thighs. 2 squat jacks, 1 burpee. We got it, final 30, and then we cool down. Start wide. Let's go. Cool down is on the other side of this, we got it. And you're done. Awesome work. Oh. The words "you're done" make me think of that TikTok sound. You know what I'm talking about? You're done. If you scroll through TikTok mindlessly like I do, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, I'm gonna bring you through a quick cool down. Since I finished standing, let's cool down standing up. Sorry if you're comfortable down on the mat. Let's do a standing quad stretch. You're gonna grab a foot in your hand, pull the heel into your bum, drop your tailbone down, open and cross the front of this thigh. And for this next one, you can sit down on a couch or a chair, or you can just bring your hand to something, or you can do it as a balance. But I want you to take this right leg, if you're on the same side as me, and we're gonna cross it over the left, and we're gonna sit back for a little figure 4 outer hip stretch here. Again, you can balance, or you can bring your hand to something. And since we're on this right side, let's do a hamstring stretch. You're gonna stand it up, you're gonna plant that right heel about 6 inches in front of the left. Feet are hips distance apart, you're not walking on a tightrope. You're gonna bend into this back left knee, hinge the hips, slide the hips back. Now, if you wanna rest your hands on something, don't rest them on your right thigh, rest them on the left, okay? Because I don't want you putting pressure on this knee since it's already straight. If you want a little more stretch for the calf, you can grab your foot. All right, let's start that from the top of the left side, standing quad stretch. Heel in the bum, drop the tailbone down. And if you like this class, I have more pyramid classes. If you like resistance band workouts, I have tons more of those. So I'll link those playlists in the video description so that you can go to that category easily and find some more. And then we're going to take this into our figure four. So we take the left, cross it over the right, and we slide the hips back. Feel free to hang on to something, or you can sit right down on a chair or a couch as I fall. I got it. I got this. Okay. Let's get the back of the leg now. So left heel plants forward, bend into your back right knee, hinge at the hips. So slide the hips back, staying open through the chest, bring the chest towards the thigh. Hands can come on thigh bent knee, or you can grab the foot, whatever works best for you. And to finish up this cool down, let's just show the shoulders some love. We're going to interlace the fingers, flip the palms, press them forward, and round forward, opening up through your mid-back. And as we stack the spine up tall, bring those arms overhead, little side to side. Now we're going to switch the interlace. We're going to interlace behind our back. You're going to press the knuckles away, opening up through the chest and the front of the shoulders, and then lift those arms up as high as you can. If you enjoyed class today, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel. I know I say it every class, but all that stuff helps me so much grow my channel, and it allows me to continue to offer these classes for free. Release the fingers. Let's take one deep breath together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let it go. That is your class. Awesome work today. We'll see you next time.